D'Angelo Russell had the chance to beat the buzzer with a wide-open layup after a nice defensive play by the Lakers and Anthony Davis, but he did end up missing it, and JJ Redick hid his disappointment pretty well, as we know in the last game versus the Memphis Grizzlies, benched after a lack of effort, and JJ Redick couldn't hide his reaction to Diallo's three, getting blocked and then him not getting back on defense quick enough. So he has improved in that point, but he actually spoke pre-game about not being able to hide his emotion after that Diallo sequence.
You were candid about the reason why you didn't play D'Lo that much in the second half last game, and the clips that preceded you pulling him out, a couple of mistakes on his part, have kind of gone viral as your reaction as well. Have you had to talk to him about that second half or about those clips and sort of how did that conversation go, if so?
Yeah, to be clear, my younger staff, not Bob Byer, but some of the younger staff members brought that to my attention this morning. I will say, first of all, that basketball is to me is an emotional game. I'm a competitive person. I'm a passionate person. Sometimes you lose for a brief period of time. You lose control of that emotion. It's not the first time that it's happened. I'll be honest with you. Maybe it's the first time that something like that was over the over Twitter, but it's going to happen again. It may happen 2 hours from now. That's just the reality. I think about myself as a player, now as a coach. Certainly when I watched NBA games and analyzed NBA games, I'm not a zombie. That's what we kind of refer to as like non-passionate, non-competitive, non-expressive people. I'm not a zombie. So I don't like seeing myself in that light. When I watched the video, I actually forgot that it had happened. I want to be clear about something, and D'Lo and I talked about this today. That was not like directed at him. Yes, it came after I think a shot in the corner that he took, if that's right. There was 25 plays that preceded that from a number of different players. And you're 1-3 on a road trip, and you get to a point where you feel like you're in a ball game on the road, and a play like that happens, and you let out some emotion, but it was not directed at D'Lo. It was directed more at the series of plays for 2.5 quarters that had preceded that, not D'Lo's shot.
JJ, kind of following up on that, got a couple for you. You said you made sure to tell D'Lo it wasn't directed at him. Just what was, I guess, the feedback from him during the conversation where you guys talked about maybe that?
D'Lo and I are good. Like he's great. He's been a professional. Like I've asked him to, he's a pick and roll player, and he's playing in an offense that doesn't feature a lot of drag pick and rolls and high ball screens, and he's been super professional. He's been super coachable. Him and I established a baseline level of our relationship this summer. We're good.